15th, 2023, and I'm starting this week off over here at Newport-Mesa Elementary. And this is where I went to elementary school for 4 years, and it's actually wonderful to be back. It even smells the same, like the specific types of trees that they have. It just brings me back like 15, 16 years. In fact, the crossing guard across the street was there when I was a student here. Anyway, I'm subbing again 3rd grade today. I subbed for this teacher before. I was in 3rd grade 20 years ago. My 3rd grade teacher still teaches here, and this teacher actually was here when I was a student here. And in continuation for the memories of today, they were in PE before recess, and the PE teacher was here when I was a student here, and like we remember each other. And then when I went to pick them up, I'm just standing there. I'm like, minus the upgrades with like the blacktop and the handball courts, this is like the same exact spot that I was at several years ago. And they're at recess now, and I just ran into my former 3rd grade teacher. I was in 3rd grade 20 years ago. Well, that's it. The day went well. I got to do some juggling at the end, and one of the students was actually there at Liberty Baptist Church this past summer where I did the VBS and I spoke and everything. More details in the video that I made that day. Was glad that I was here today, and I can't wait for the next time. And something else that happened this morning is I woke up at 0600 hours, and at 6:30 I was interviewed once again for ABC7 Los Angeles, and it's going to be aired probably next week. I believe that's what they said, and it's about sensory friendly Halloween and autism and everything, so I'm very appreciative for the opportunity. It's October 17th, and I'm at Sonora Elementary subbing the other 3rd grade class today. Well, it's great to be back in this classroom, and I'd say this is one of the best 3rd grade classes that I've subbed for in a long time. This is a really good class, especially in the beginning, and for the reading and writing, it's actually the same exact lesson that I taught yesterday at Newport-Mesa Elementary, like the same exact vocabulary words, the same exact story that we read, and I felt more prepared today to teach it. All about immigration, a story from the late 1800s, Ireland, and Ellis Island in the United States. And during math, I got to help out a lot, and students were asking question after question after question, so it was very fun to help out. So, to no surprise, all throughout today, the students liked the tricks that I brought to show them, and a lot of them just couldn't get over how I did tricks. Some of them were guessing on how I probably did the tricks, and I was teaching several students throughout the day like how to do simple tricks. So I'm sure the rest of the day is going to turn out well. Again, it's lunchtime, and afterward I plan on tutoring at Ensign for an hour voluntarily, and then I have my master's class, and then if time permits, like last week, I'd get to go to Royal Rangers tonight and help mentor the boys over there. So today is going great, and I can't wait for next time. October 18th, 2023, I'm back over here at College Park Elementary. I'm subbing 5th grade today, and again, this is where I went to preschool 24 years ago. And this time I'm very closer to my childhood, my 4-year-old self. Just behind me right there is where I attended preschool and played for preschool. The classroom at the far end back there was my preschool room, and I was talking to the other sub about it and about the memories that I still retain here. And inside this wonderful classroom, I'm sure it's going to be a great day today. And here's the spot where I was on the tricycle here, and I have dozens of memories here riding the tricycles. And so the day is going very good to an extent. It's an interesting class. It's a very, very interesting class, so I just have to put in some SEL, and there was a couple of people throughout the day that stayed in here all day and just helped me manage the class. But we're getting a lot of work done. We got the social studies done. We got math done. I was helping out a lot in division, me and the other partners here, I guess. And then somewhere in the middle between recess and lunch, we did chemistry. I told them this is my specialty. I have a degree in chemistry. And so we were talking all about atoms and elements and the periodic table and all that fun stuff. So it's an interesting bunch, but they're participating to an extent, but just need that extra motivation. Needless to say, it's hard to earn tricks. I only got to show a couple of tricks so far. But out at lunch, there's a whole bunch of students just now wanting to see like a simple trick. Students from this class, other classes, and students whom I subbed for before. Back when they were in 3rd grade, now they're in 5th grade, and the 6th grade class whom I subbed for a few weeks ago. So this day is going well so far. After lunch, it's just a few minutes, and then it's early dismissal, and I have parking lot duty. And nevertheless, I'm glad that I'm here today, and I can't wait for the next time. Well, it's October 19th, and this morning I had a doctor's appointment, so I couldn't sub anywhere. So I came to Ensign from 3 to 4 to volunteer as a tutor, and I'll actually be back very shortly. because I'm back over here the next day. It's October 20th, 2023, and I'm concluding this week over at Ensign Intermediate School, subbing for a science class. It's wonderful to be back in this classroom again. It certainly brings back a whole lot of memories. I've actually subbed for this teacher quite a few times in my first semester of student teaching back in spring 2022. So good to be back, only they're doing engineering and physics, so more like science that I'm not able to help out much, but it's going okay, I guess, and I have one more period left. In fact, I'm subbing an English class just at the last minute for 7th period, and then I'll be back in here for 8th period. And so I'm sure that the rest of the day will go well, and this has been an excellent week, as always. And a little update about my book. I was actually given the introduction in the first 2 paragraphs yesterday, already typeset and everything, just to look over, and so far it looks good, and then the rest of the book will probably come sometime next week, the editor-in-chief told me. So it's very exciting. Again, it's called Unstoppable: How One Person with Autism Isn't Giving Up on His Lifelong Dream of Becoming a Teacher and a Worldwide Influencer. Wherever you are in life, whatever you want to do, never give up. You can do it if you set your heart and mind to do it, and importantly, if you choose to do it. And I'm here to say that you can if you choose to, and if you persevere and never give up, you will go far. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.